Hello guys, welcome to the Selfseeker channel. So today I'm here with John, who will tell us what he's going to be presenting at the upcoming conference, using plants as medicine. Hello John, how are you?
Good, Nick.
Awesome, great to see you again.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited that you're going to be presenting for us at the conference using plants as medicine. Please tell us what the audiences can expect.
Well, what's good all around the world is to learn to recognize the plants that follow humans wherever they go. Any animals, and humans especially, do disturb the land that they travel through. If you walk, you make a little bank, and then in that bare soil grow these plants that we've learnt to harvest and consume over long periods of time. As humans developed or whatever happened, there's about a dozen of them, and things like dandelion, purslane, plantain, the herb that grows commonly around the world, gotcha-cola, chickweed, honeyweed. These very widespread herbs are edible and medicinal. If you can eat something, it generally is satisfactory for adjusting the internal state. So there's various plants and they have effects on the body, and this lady Isabel Shippard wrote a book about it, how herbs are useful in our daily life. It's become a very popular book in Australia. So sour plants, sorrels, docks and lemon is sour, and that's good for the immune system, generally speaking. Bitter plants like gotcha-cola, dandelion, cobbler's pegs, the leaves. Bitter plants, brahmi, quite a lot of them are good for hormonal balance, generally speaking. These are crude, basic associations with the systems within us, and all those systems interrelate. And then sweet plants, like chickweed is quite sweet, and mints are sweet, and other sweet things are good in small amounts for the digestive system, to regulate, to feed the beneficial bacteria within our intestines. And then pungent plants like nasturtium and lots of the onion weeds and the very strong flavoured plants are good for the respiratory system. It really gets us going. Hot plants, chilies. Now, even though chilies, they don't grow wild, but they can occasionally, but there's quite a lot of pungent plants that grow. If you go out west, lots of pungent plants along the roadsides. The mustard relatives. The yellow flowers, usually yellow, and they're very common, and they're very edible and good for you. Mustard, that strong pungent flavour is good for the respiratory system, getting you moving, getting you breathing deeply. And then salty plants, parsley, celery and seaweed and their relatives. For example, there's a great little herb that comes from South America. It's very common around our urban areas, and that's slender celery, Appium leptophyllum. And that's got that salty taste, and saltiness is good for the heart and the circulation of the blood. And then you got savoury tastes, things like the Queensland hemp, cider retusa, and a whole lot of other plants, the hibiscus family plants. Slimy is good for regulating elimination, that sort of thing. So avoiding the poisonous ones, a little bit of toxin in what you imbibe, it seems to be reasonable. So all these plants are harvested in not very large amounts, but they provide the minerals and vitamins to maintain us in daily life. And what they lack in volume, they make up for with the concentration of nutrients. And to be aware of them, and the kaleidoscope, there's quite a variety of them. There's about, people say 70,000 edible plants around the world for humanity. And it's good to get to know as many of them as possible that grow wild in our precincts. And
Hello.
Yeah. So that's the essence of it. What we can do, bring in a whole lot of demonstrations of these plants and pass them around,
Yes.
and people can look at them and taste them,
Yes.
and then we can cut them up
Yes.
and make a lovely green burger out of it,
Oh.
and mix them with a little bit of protein, carbohydrate, and fat. Something like avocado and tahini and maybe some coconut oil, and wrap it up and eat it. So that can be part of the experience.
Thank you, John. This sounds amazing. I can't wait to
Yeah,
watch you on stage.
yeah. Well, and to participate.
Yes.
For all to investigate the possibilities of identifying and harvesting the wild herbs that follow us wherever we go around the world.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, John. Awesome.